Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located here in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we're going to take a look at one of the new trucks that we have on the lot. In addition to that, you've heard me speak a lot about the Hensley hitch and what it looks like and what it does. Well, this truck has one on it, so we're going to be able to get more of an in-depth look at the hitch that's on this truck. This is a 2023 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. So as we take a look at it from the side, this one is bright white. And as we look at the bed from the side and work our way forward, we see it comes with two storage components, a smaller one in the back, and a larger one here in front. This is actually a tool that we use to assist us when we work on the Hensley. It comes with an air hose, and right over there is the hookup for it. Underneath here is the trickle charger. Basically, that assists the batteries in maintaining power. An example of when you would use that, if you're in your travels at night and you want to turn the lights on, do any aftermarket stuff, you get close to a 110 outlet and simply plug that in. That will assist the batteries in maintaining power. It comes with two 50-gallon fuel tanks. There's one right there, one on the opposite side. As the truck is sitting in rest, as it is now, the fuel balances itself out. But when you go to fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. And right beside it is the depth tank, which holds up to 6 gallons. Block heater located underneath here, so people in cold climates can plug that truck in at night, which will certainly help it start the next day. Now, as we take a look directly in front and start at the ground and work our way up, we see it comes with two tow hooks located right in the middle. As you notice, the bumper is broken into 3 sections. So if we are in an accident and ding part of it up, we can simply replace that without having to do the entire bumper. We come on up and take a look at an aftermarket grille. And as we take a look at the hood, that is made of compressed fiberglass. So it is extremely tough and extremely durable. We continue up to the windshield, 2,500 square inches of glass. That, coupled with the fact that we are already above traffic because the truck is taller, makes visibility simply outstanding. And as we finish up top, we find yet another row of lights. As we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Now, one thing that really jumps out at us when we take a look under the hood is how it's color coordinated. So you see where the red is? That's stuff we're going to leave for the Freightliner mechanics. But where we see yellow, such as here and directly across, that's stuff we can check in pre-trip inspections. It comes with a fuel water separator located here. Now, for some reason, we do leave lights on, things of that nature, and the batteries are dead. We can jump start it right there. So we don't have to worry about tearing into the batteries. We can simply start it right there. This truck is stock number 5N 221046. Now as we take a look at the tires, it comes with Michelin 255 ADR 22.5. One unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion is this drum located here. Those are tire balancers. So those come with BBs and a little bit of hydraulic oil in them. And what they do is balance the entire rotating mass. As you go and as you pick up speed is when everything balances. So that accomplishes three things. One, it makes things safer since everything is balanced. Two, it makes for a more comfortable drive. And finally, it will actually extend tire life up to 40%. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both the driver and passenger are air ride. And we make those adjustments right here. This lets the air in and out of the back of the seat. The seats are also heated as well. As we take a look at the dash, this is for lights to increase or decrease brightness of the dash. We start the truck right here. We want to turn that key about halfway, let those gauges go all the way over and back. Basically, it resets itself, and then start the truck. So when you go to shut it off, make sure it's straight up and down. Don't go past, go straight up and down. It also comes with a kill switch located right there. As much voltage is going through the truck, it's just a good practice to get into to shut that off when you're done traveling for the day. As we take a look at the back seat, the back seat makes down into a bed simply by pushing a button. And then taken back up to the normal seat position. So now let's focus on the bed of the truck. As you can see, it's predominantly flat, 4-inch rails on each side. As we start at the front and work our way back, we see the backup camera located right there. As we come on down, diamond plated here. As you can see, it comes with 2 holes already pre-drilled. If you would like more storage, there is another box that's available. We can actually have that drop shipped to your house, and with those holes being pre-drilled, makes installation very, very simple. We see that the bed is lined. Now as we take a look at the hitch, you've heard me talk about it several times. I would say 90% of the customers that purchase these trucks go on ahead and purchase that hitch as well. We can see airbags located here, and there's one more underneath towards the front. It is automatic leveling, so when you set your trailer down, it will level itself out, so your trailer is perfectly level as you're going down the road. This hitch can be easily swapped out with a gooseneck ball. And what I mean by that is there's a bolt right here. So you simply pull that bolt out and swap the heads out. So you can swap that out for a gooseneck ball, and if you need to go back to a 5th wheel, do it again. So that makes it very, very easy, and one that has dual function to it because you can do either or. As we come on back, here is where we hook up the lights for the trailer. This is for the Voyager system. Now that's what the backup camera uses as well. You can hook up a couple more cameras to it using that. Examples would be, I've had customers put them in their horse trailers. In addition, cameras located underneath the mirrors as well. Finally, we see a hitch for a bumper pull. Another unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion is there's an extra 1,000 pounds over that rear axle. And the reason for that is to accomplish a couple of things. One, it will help prevent hydroplaning if you're driving on the rain. Second of all, if you're not hooked up to anything and you find yourself in mud, a little extra weight back there certainly helps in terms of traction and getting it out. So since this truck is brand new, let's talk about the warranty. It is 2 years, unlimited miles on the powertrain, 5-year unlimited miles on the transmission, and 3-year, 36,000 miles on the conversion. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, again, this is air ride. I can safely say that the Summit Hauler conversion offers the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today. We have access to the cab air filters located underneath. As we take a look at the back seat, from this shot down here really gives you a good idea of just how much room and space is available in the truck. That, coupled with the comfortable seats, really makes those long trips feel like nothing. And this also gives you an idea of one of the safety advantages that falls to Freightliner. Since this truck is so much larger than a pickup, if we are in an accident, our chances of walking away are substantially higher. Now let's crawl on in and take a closer look. And we'll work from left to right. Right above the steering wheel is where the backup camera is located. I really like the placement of that because when you go to use it, simply glance up. We're not looking across the dash trying to locate it. Things like that is simply a glance up. Now as we take a look at the dash itself, see how it wraps around. It isn't flat, it wraps around. And the logic behind that is when you're sitting there and you need to reach over to make an adjustment, it's very simple to do. We're not stretching clear over here, we're simply reaching right there. This is a very important one. That is the engine brake. Now that's not an exhaust brake, that is a true engine brake. So if you have a load on and you're going down a sharp decline, simply turn that to high. And that's going to slow everything down. You basically have 360 horses coming back at you. And by slowing everything down, makes things safer for you and your family and the other drivers on the road as well. Cruise control located here. Automatic transmission. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on. When we're ready to start our travels, simply press the brake in, R for reverse, D for drive, and we're on our way. Traction control located here. This one locks the differential. Windows located here. This is for the fan that blows air into the back of the cab. So blue for cold or red for heat. Mirror heaters located here. This is the dump valve. So that lets air out of the bed of the truck. An example of when you would use that is when you go to hook up your trailer. Let all the air out, utilize your backup camera, makes hooking up a trailer very simple. This is the light test button. So you press that and all the lights on the outside of the truck light up. so you can check to make sure everything's working before you take off in your travels. The truck is equipped with air lines. If your trailer does require air, we can simply install those glad hands for you and have everything set up and ready to go. Trailer brake located right here. This dial is for the stereo, which this is the Stinger system. Climate control located here. We see a couple of cup holders here and then back, and more than ample room in the console for storage as well. So in review, this is a 2023 Freightliner M2 106 with the Summit Hauler conversion. If you have any other questions about it, please feel free to give me a call at 303-684-3404, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.